What's this?
It's double figures, so it's back into shorts.
Goodbye snooker career. I'm retiring as a champion at this cafe called Vanessa's. They do the best toasted currant tea cakes. Another new pair of curtains we found.
They are blackout. Two-tone.
Freaking hell, it's going to be very different.
Welcome to a new day. Welcome to a new vlog. Hi. Thanks for being here. I'm Nick. No, I'm not.
No, hello, Nick. Nice to meet you. I'm Lee.
This is Nick, I was going to say.
What a
This
tit.
is Nick. I'm Lee. Just confuse you there if you're new around here. We live in a
Never mind
lodge.
confusing people. You confuse yourself by the sounds.
And the sun is out and we have
For
a
a
few things to do today. I've got an eye test at Specsavers.
We're going to pick up some wrap samples for Taylor, our converted camper van, which we're going to have the colour changed when the mechanics are done.
Just hold this a minute.
And then...
Hold the camera a minute.
Why?
Because I've just remembered that I'm going to Specsavers. You've got to take your glasses. I've just got to make sure I've got them.
Go on then. And then we're going to Beverley. We're going to drop some stuff off at a charity shop, which we've been doing some decluttering of. You've seen the last vlog. Cat caring for cats. If you've seen the last vlog, you'll have seen us doing a lot of tidying up in the lodge, because every time we come back, it's full of crap, basically. We accumulate things.
I've got my glasses. This is my glasser case.
Thank you. We accumulate things and then we have to get rid of them because we're hoarders.
No, we're not.
We used to be really bad hoarders.
No, we didn't. We just used
the
to be
loft in the
normal.
old house used to be so full. We actually had a skip when we moved out to chuck things away.
We're not hoarders.
No, we're not as bad as some people, but we do keep things for sentiment and then...
Like most people do.
Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. We're like minimalist living. We like to just pack a bag and that's just contents. That's why we like to do what we do when we do in the van, hopefully anyway.
To go to my appointment.
You best
You've got to be
hurry up
there
then.
10 minutes before.
We've got to go to Hull first. I'm next. I'm the charity shop and then to there.
3 hours to do all that.
Right, you best get moving.
What's this?
It's double figures, so it's back into shorts. Until it gets snowy again and then it's back into joggers. 12 minutes from our first destination and we're looking good on time.
And it's 12 degrees.
And it's 12 degrees. See, I even knew to put my shorts on. The weather only forecast 11, but I know it's going to get warmer than that today because it's just been like it for the last few days. I can just tell it's summer's coming. So the first stop is a wrap place in Hull that's going to wrap...
Not a rat.
A wrap place in Hull that's going to wrap Taylor in a well, we'll show you the colour when we get it. He's got me a sample and then hopefully we're going to get a date from him now. I'm thinking possibly end of March, beginning of April before he can do it, because when we were there, when I was there the other day and I got some different samples, I went to see him about it and I've look at the place, make sure it was like a decent outfit. He had got an order for 25 vans to be wrapped while I was there, so they've got ahead of me. So I hope he can work fast, or he can slot us in, whichever. But we can't do anything until Taylor's had a new water pump and cam belt replaced, even though she's already had a new cam belt. When you change the water pump, you have to do the cam belt at the same time. It's good practice, apparently. So we're having that done. And hopefully it fixes that rattle sound. If not, we'll just have to live with it, because when it comes to summer months, you don't hear that anyway. But another mechanic friend of ours called Tim, hi Tim, has suggested that possibly the coolant that is leaking from the water pump may have got onto the drive belt and it's making that screeching, squeaking, rattling sound. So fingers crossed that is going to fix both problems. But when that's done, we can drive it and we can then get it to Hull, get it wrapped. It'll take 4 to 5 days to wrap it, and then when it comes back, all we have to do is just titivate up those trims, and by then hopefully the curtains will be done on the blinds. We're hopefully going to find something today in Beverley, and then it's pretty much ready for trials, isn't it?
Well, I think so.
Unless something else crops up, which usually does, but we've got a TV in there now. We just need the curtains and then it's fully operational inside. We haven't got Starlink yet. We're probably going to go around the UK without Starlink because I'm still waiting for this Generation 3 dish to come out, which is a non-tripod dish, which you can actually get mounts for your roof, and then I'll permanently wire it in. We'll definitely need that for Europe because I've been looking at SIM cards as an alternative, and you can get loads of unlimited SIMs, but you only get 3 gig of transfer a day, and then the speed drops drastically, which is absolutely no good for uploading vlogs. But other people do it and manage it without Starlink, so they must go to like Wi-Fi or cafes or something like that.
Yeah, but most of the people don't do 4 videos a week.
So, some do.
I'm just saying, they don't. If you just do 1 video a week, it's not as bad. You can just go and find somewhere, but we've got to think about 4 a week.
Well, we can change something in our settings on the vlogs that will slightly, it's called variable bitrate. We've got it set too high at the minute, and it's only applicable at high speeds, at a higher rate when you are filming like moving scenes, like sporty scenes, like lots of action. If the majority of your vlog is quite static, you can reduce your variable bitrate right down.
You're boring everybody with with fancy figures.
There'll be some people that will think, yeah, I can do that on my vlog or my video or whatever. So we currently set ours, what, 30?
Yeah.
30. We can get it down to 20. I've been doing it for months. Lee's never noticed it, so I know for a fact it's not going to be a problem. But anyway.
You don't edit all?
I do all the Surfshark clips. I do all the other bits and bats. I have to re-edit videos when you don't know what you're doing, all that kind of stuff.
Which is very rare.
When you screw up and you say, Ed, render this for me, set it going.
There's a pub for sale.
I always set it for 20 VBR 20, and he's never noticed, so I know it's workable. Pub.
We could buy that pub and stick lodge in the back garden.
No. Don't want a pub. Right, sample picked up. This is what we're going with. It's like a metallic. Basically, it's the same as Jarvis and
our old cars.
Parker. The same colour grey as the others. We like that grey. I wish this car was in that colour, but it's more like of a greeny grey, this one, which I'm not keen on. Lee likes it, but I'm not. But this one's going to be perfect. So I'm just waiting for a date from him. He says he's on holiday, and just before the van goes in and gets its water pump done, I said, well, that's perfect then. Let that go in, get the water pump done, and when he's back, we'll bring it in. But he's going to let me know at 4 o'clock today what date we can get the van wrapped. So fingers crossed it can be done in March, and then we're good for doing trials around April time, end of March. Fingers crossed.
This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
So we're going to tell you guys about Surfshark, which is an application that you can install on your phone which allows you a number of different features which we're going to explain now. The first one is it offers you internet privacy when you're in public areas, so you may be sat in Starbucks. You can connect your VPN wherever you are in the world, choose a destination endpoint, so let's say you're in America and you want to VPN back to the UK. As far as your phone is concerned, your phone is now in the UK, so you can access all your online banking, you can access geographical sites such as BBC iPlayer or Netflix UK and things like that. It creates like a bubble between your device and the end device, so anything in between that's sat on the internet sniffing can't see any traffic that's going over it. So it's great for doing your banking when you're traveling and things like that.
So you just have to choose a country that you want a virtual presence in, choose it on the app, and then you are basically virtually in that country.
So another great advantage of using Surfshark is to get around price discrimination, which is effectively what website owners do depending on where you're coming from, and they will devise a price based on your location. So you can get around that by using the VPN. So let's say that you want to book in fact, I'll give you a perfect example. One of our viewers actually booked a package holiday, used the VPN to connect from the UK to the USA, and got her entire package holiday for about $400 less than what she would have done if she'd have booked it from the UK side. That's just one great example. Another one is airline flights or flight prices. We did a sample a while back now where we compared American Airlines UK site versus the USA site, one VPN, one not. As you can see on the screen, there's quite a substantial price saving to be able to use the USA site versus the UK site.
It's great for things like Netflix. If you're going away to, say, the USA and you still want to catch up on the UK things that aren't on the USA Netflix, you can just VPN into the UK and continue watching all your favourite programmes. That also works in the opposite direction. If you're in the UK and you want to watch something that's on Netflix USA, just VPN to USA and you can watch all the USA content.
It's great as well because you can install it on your Fire Stick, so you don't even have to watch it on your mobile or your tablet, which it does work on all those devices. You can basically just install it on your Fire Stick, click connect to the USA, and then relaunch Netflix, and it accesses and allows you to see all the USA content. And that works for any country in the world. So if something is on Netflix Australia and not in any other country, you just set your VPN to connect to Australia, reload the Netflix app, and boom, you've got an entire new library of content waiting for you to watch.
Great if you're going around Europe as well. If you go into places that have different languages, such as France, your Google searches always come up in sort of French. So just VPN back to the UK, and all your Google searches as normal will come up in English. You've got an unlimited number of devices per account.
You can also install it on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your PC, your Fire Stick, your PlayStation. It's got a huge support for multiple applications.
And they also have other applications in their suite, such as antivirus, which we use on our laptop, so it's nice to keep things all uniform and on the same company. It's risk-free as they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee.
So using the code LodgeGuys gets you an extra 3 months free. That makes the VPN the price of a coffee per month.
Speaking of coffees,
your turn.
that'll be later.
Now back to the video.
Right, a quick stop off at Next to see if they've got this lamp.
I doubt they will have. It's not on the website.
And we're going to have a look at curtains too, just for material ideas.
Right, good news. They've actually got 3 in stock. Even though the website says it's out of stock, she's gone to check the stock room to see if she can find it. Fingers crossed. Perfect. A bit pricey, 65 quid. It hasn't gone down in price since I bought my mum one, didn't I, years ago. We got one for the apartment, and did we only get one?
Yeah.
Well, now there's unmatched. So the one that's in the lodge now can go back to the apartment.
Just looking in Next again for curtain material. That's not bad.
It's not got the super weave that I would want. It's not got like a Chanel.
Yeah, 40 quid
weave.
for blackout. So that's not too
Chanel
bad.
weave, more like sacking, like this kind
Yeah.
of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, more sort of naturally kind of, you know what I mean?
Like canvassy.
Yeah.
But that's not got the right texture, I don't think. That just looks like cloth.
Can't believe we got that lamp.
Me neither.
Absolutely very pleased with that. So heading into Beverley now, we've got some things that we're going to take to a charity shop. We're taking it to a cat charity shop because it's run by the sister of one of our friends. So we're going to drop some things off there, and then got my eye appointment, but it's not for 2 hours, so we might get a chance for a little coffee or something somewhere.
current.
Yeah, something like that. And oh, it was weighing day today actually, and Nick lost the most weight this week. 3 pounds. I was 2.9 pounds. So it's just a little fun thing we're doing with his friends, just to lose the Disneyland Paris weight that we all put on. So there we go. We are we looking for any materials or anything in Dunelm?
We were going to go to Dunelm.
We'll have a little look at Dunelm as well.
Shall we park there then?
Yeah, but it's not in the charity shop, is it?
No.
Like other end.
Well, I could drop you off and you could take them in, and then we can park the car at Flemingate.
And
then we're free then to...
We'll work that out.
Right.
Goodbye snooker career. I'm retiring as a champion. I'm going out a winner, don't you think? I'm taking my snooker cue to the charity shop.
Well, it needs some use.
And used it for about 7 years.
7?
Yeah.
17 more like.
Right, this is where we're taking our stuff. Caring for cats. So if you're in Beverley and you've got any things to drop off at a charity shop, consider caring for cats. And now for some lunch, because I'm very early for my Specsavers appointment, so we're going to try Vanessa's. Got sat right next to the cherry and almond scone and date and walnut scones. So waiting for our little drink and lunch to come.
And a raspberry bakewell.
She's just getting it now.
I'm just tormenting our friend Lisa because it's her favourite jaunt. So I've sent her a picture.
Dogs.
But she don't know where it is, but she can see the sign that says cherry and almond scone, so I'm just going to take a picture of the name of the place for her. Yes, we're sharing a bun.
It's a bakewell.
Is it almondy?
It smells of our toilet cleaner.
Oh, it does actually. Very nice.
At this cafe called Vanessa's, they do the best toasted currant tea cakes.
They've done raspberry jam and all.
Yeah.
You never usually get raspberry jam with toasted currant. And they're not like packet ones, they're proper.
Yeah, really nice
And
ones.
they've weighed so much because of the butter that they've got.
And you can buy them downstairs apparently.
I think we will increase them. We'll push the boat out and go one each. Because this is all we're having for dinner today. We're back on the diet. Yeah, good diet. But everybody's going to think because we're on a diet, we're going away soon. We're not. We're just too fat at the minute from all the trips and Christmas and Paris. I miss seeing my feet because I'm that fat at the minute. Right, Lee tried to get into his appointment early and it didn't work. So we're on our way.
Are on lunch.
Yeah, they are. That's why he had a 1:30 instead of a 12:30. Anyway, we're on our way now to Dunham Mills at Flemingate to see if we can see anything that's going to be suitable for blinds. We've also been talking as well about a redesign for the main door. Oh, damn it!
What?
I forgot about that curved edge bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, forget that.
Another new pair of curtains we found.
They are blackout. They don't have the lining on them, which means it's going to be as crispy as this, which is what we need if we're going to make a blind to make it roll up. But I think if we can do that and cut that inside the window, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll be perfect. And there'll be enough there to do the 3 blinds.
Right, eye test done. And we are heading back. Well, we've got those curtains as well. So, have you got some wonderwear?
I did. I went to Tesco while you were having your eyes done, and I got some. And I've got some poppets from boys as well. So, we just need to kind of think now how we're going to do it.
Have you got to research on some YouTube videos?
No, I know exactly how I'm going to do it. I've already been thinking about it. I've been giving it some thought while I've been waiting for you. I think what we need to do on that, so the side window, instead of putting the blind on the outside, we're going to put it on the inside, and we're going to make the blind fit perfectly, matching the window exactly.
Because the window's got like a bit of a cutout.
Yeah, so we'll do a full length curtain, a full length blind first of all, and then fold that back, snip off the excess, and then iron it flat. But I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll put, because you're still going to be able to see, because the edge of the window doesn't have a trim, you're still going to be able to look through it and see in. So what we've said is we'll probably get another L trim and replace the L trims that's on there, but wider ones, so it gives that more lip onto the glass rather than tuck down the back. That way the blind can sit behind that and give us and close off that gap. The other two issues that we've got to resolve is because the door's on an angle, the blind's gonna swing like the kitchen one does. So I'm thinking we might have to get like a white magnet and put it on the windowsill. Put the opposite magnet inside the curtain edge. So when the blind's down, it can clip onto the magnet and hold it in place. And then the other thing we've got to think about as well is how we're going to fit it upwards in that window.
Who would have thought?
So I'm thinking what we'll do.
Blinds would be such a pain in the ass.
What I'm thinking we'll do is we'll get a little thin batten of wood and we'll paint it white, and then we'll fix the blind to it, and then fix the wood to the top.
Well,
that way,
yeah,
there's no gap above it that anybody can look over the top. Do you know what I mean? Because this batten of wood will be the full perimeter of the full width of the window.
At least you've got another project to get on with now.
So I can make the blind, but I don't have the wood to make the thing.
No, we've got no wood at all.
No, we have to go speak to you.
Oh.
Right, we're back. Lee's just gone for his haircut. I just unpacked the lamp. Unbelievable that we have the one in next that's faulty. So it's all crumbling around this thing here. So there's bits of plastic inside the box. A bit under there now. So this should have like a ring that goes around it. And if you look in the box, there's bits of plastic that's come off it. So it needs to go back. And they only had 2 more. So fingers crossed that they'll have one tomorrow when we go to the Leeds one, because we're going to be passing one tomorrow. So for now, the lamp that was going to go back to the apartment tomorrow is now going to stay here until this one gets replaced. So it'll just have to be put back. And then I'm just going to unpack these curtains just to make sure that we've got the right length and everything. But I'm pretty sure we have. Right. That's what our tailor will look like when she's wrapped like that. Put it down here. They look light compared to that.
Oh, friggin' hell, it'd be well dark. Well,
put it against the
polytrolled one.
The polytrolled, even though it needs another
I thought we've shown these, have we?
Oh no, we haven't shown the alloys, but there we go. They're not fully finished yet.
No, but that's the alloys on.
But there you go. Two-tone.
Friggin' hell's going to be very different.
I can get these stained with some stain from Amazon that stains them black, more close to that. But more polytrol than that, bring the colour out. But there we go. Right, now into the van. Let's look at this.
To look at the curtains again, hopefully for the final town. Gas? Oh, I'm not.
Can you? Can you smell gas?
I'm not sure.
The gas bottle's off.
So it can't be.
It's either gas or garlic.
Oh, but it's some of them. It'll be the.
Oh, it's the garlic granules, isn't it?
Frig's sakes.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Well, thank God it's not gas.
That's it.
Well, we need to. Oh, God, that's awful. We need to take that back inside. I'm not having the whole van smelling like that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Take it back
I've
in.
got some bottles coming. They're about to be delivered to the locker, but my God, if I can sniff something like that inside a drawer, the slightest
I could smell
smell in
something,
here.
but yeah. But I
Imagine
wasn't
when we've
sure.
got a crap. Oh, it's going to lie like that for days.
Very nice.
Oh, God, I can smell them now, can you? Right, so there's 2 ways we're going to do this. We're either going to overlap it here, which means we have to take it down each night, because the sliding door, there's not enough gap to have a rolled up curtain hung on the door there. At the back, it won't make any difference. We can do it on the outside. Or we cut the blind exactly matching the inside of that, and then add another L trim like this on the inside, facing this way, so that sits behind the blind, so there's no gap to see through. So the blind will be slightly larger than the window, but within the cassette, if that makes sense. So this is what it's going to look like if it was inside, and it would be nice and discreet and as neat as that.
Yeah.
Or we can do that, but we can put an L trim on this side, so this sits behind another one of these doubled up. I think the better option would be to do it on this side and create like a border on the inside of that. The problem is because we did the window, let me just shut this door. Because we did the window where the black was dotted, it was a lot wider than that. In hindsight, we should have made this window slightly larger than the black area. So when we put the blind in, we wouldn't have to put the plastic trim on. Do you know what I mean? But it's too late now because the door's done. So it's either going to be like that, which I think looks pretty damn good, like embedded into the window. But what we'll have to do is when we've built the blind, put it on a wooden beam and then screw the beam up there, and then that will then pop onto the beam and then fix the beam to the ceiling. And then when we get to this corner here, we have to effectively cut that back so the exact shape of the window has this corner bit missing, but when you roll it up, that corner will be inside it, so you won't see it.
Yeah.
And what we'll have to do, because the back of this is probably white, we'll have to fold it that way.
Yeah.
And then use leather ties, which seems to be quite popular on van videos, like one there, one there, one there, to hold the blind up, and it'll probably take about that much window space up. Right, we've took the curtains out of the bag, which means we're keeping them. So, this one has got a nice black back, which is perfect against that window, because white would have shown through.
Yeah.
So, once the white trim's in, or we could even get black trims actually, put that in there, and it's literally fully blackout.
Hold it up, let's have a look.
So, this is what it looks like inside the window cassette. So, it'll look something like that. But obviously, it'll be here, and it'll be rolled. But we have to make it at least an inch longer, so that we'll have to have some kind of like support runner in it that's got a magnetic strip in it, and then stick that onto the windowsill so it holds it down all the way across. Because if not, if we dangle the curtain here, it's going to float outside the window. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might be fixed at the back, but it will come here and dangle.
So,
we can't have that.
what's your next job?
Next job is to get some sheets of A4 paper and some sellotape and create an exact silhouette of this window, and then I can go inside and start building it. Right, I've just spent 20 minutes sticking an A4 sheet of paper into the cracks and then drawn around it with pencil and then peeled it off. So this is a silhouette. There are the pencil lines on the other side. You can see the excess. I'm going to cut them off when we get inside, and this will be an exact replica of the window sides. I can use that to cut the curtain and then put like a 1 inch overlap so we can do a foldback on it. And then on the bottom, I'm actually going to put a 2 inch overlap on it. Just so we can put like a weighted beam on it so it can sit on the windowsill there, because I know when it gets to that point it's going to be swinging out. So if I put something weighted on it rather than a magnet, we still may use a magnet, I don't know, but like a weighted rod, the curtain will kind of fold under slightly and it will be use that to keep it in position. So I'm going to go in the house now and get that cut. Right, so that's a mirror of the window. This edge is already prepped here, so I don't need to do another edge, and so is the top one, so that saves a lot of hassle. However, that edge there, as you can see, comes in at that angle like that, like a run in. It's not like a right angle. So I need to straighten that and put a fold on it, and then at the bottom, if I just take it to there and use that as a fold back, it literally touches the bottom of the window and then that's it. But what I want to do is put another 1 inch on it. And then in the bottom of that, so make this one an inch longer than this and put in some kind of weighted strip.
Yeah.
So when the blind's unfolded, it'll sit on the windowsill with the other inch folded back on itself, so we won't need the magnets. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And maybe put like a metal rod in there or something. So the question is,
where do you cut?
Where do I cut? Because it's a one-shot thing. Actually, it's not. We could cut it again there if it all goes wrong.
Mm.
So I think I need to cut that bit first, because that's going to fold that, you know what I mean? Let's do it.
It's not only for sure.
You told me to. Right, next. So, if I want an overlap, the first inch, I want it that much overlapped, but I also want to be able to fold that much under as well. So Needs to be about there, doesn't it?
Well,
You're listening to anything.
if you say so.
Are you listening to
I
anything
am
I'm
listening,
saying?
but I don't like to commit myself.
Well, yeah, though. I need somebody to sanitise what I'm saying.
Sanitize?
Like, verify. Do you think?
Is that going to give you enough, though, to wrap round at top and stuff?
Forget the top, because everything's going to fold up into a, like, I'm going to put another, this here is going to be fastened to a wooden batten, and the wooden batten's going to be screwed to the top of the window, and it'll be stained, it'll be painted white, so it'll look like it's integrated. The problem we've got is I need to get this, I can't describe what I want to do. I want to put something metal in the bottom and fold it over. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's weighted,
Yeah,
but but when it's weighted, the weighted bit needs to fall after this. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So is there enough in that to put something in and make it weighted? Have I done it right?
Let me turn the camera off and come and think. It's like deja vu.
Yeah, but unfortunately this one is
But with-
melting the black.
Deja vu with no pink.
Well, yeah. Right, moment of truth. If I've measured it wrong now, you can all laugh. It goes in there. Just hold that there for me. Got it? Mm-hmm. And it should. I mean, it's going to overlap at the bottom, I know that. That edge. Ooh. What have I gone wrong? Maybe not. You're not holding yours, you've got a big gap. It'll cover it. My concern now is the flimsiness of it, because it's not. We need the starchiness of them, but obviously it's not.
Shall I look outside and see if we can see in?
Well, you're going to be able to, because I can see out.
Eh?
Look,
No,
there's gaps.
I mean, make sure it's properly black
Oh
out.
well, yeah, go on then.
Freaking hell. That geese sounds like it's electric. No?
Complete blackout.
Yep. Complete blackout.
I need to go to B&Q now and get a weighted rod for the bottom of this, and then seam it into it. And I need to get a wooden lat for the top and order some leather straps, and then we've pretty much done it. I'm quite concerned about the flimsiness though.
What can you do with that though? Can you put it on the back of it or something?
I can put another layer of this material on the back and stitch it to
If
it.
I've got enough, yeah.
Well, there will be. I'll need your mum to stitch that.
Right, Nick's back from B&Q. I've just been doing some editing.
It's now got a weighted rod in, so we need to go into the van now and hold it up and try it, make sure I've sealed it at the right length. If I haven't, then I've screwed this piece, because this stuff acts like ivory web. You don't even need the Wonder Web. You just iron it and it melts the plastic and bonds it to itself.
Let's go try.
Right, here we go. So that will go on a wooden rod there with Velcro.
Yeah.
Now then, just hold me that there. like that, and that's of sufficient weight to hold that in, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I think by the looks of it.
So that's perfect. Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
You've done right.
What does it look like from a distance
Just
now?
hold it up for me, I can't really. It's a bit hard with these being there, but
Yeah, you can rip them down.
it's perfect. It gives all that area, it's nice and bright.
And you'll keep it spacious. I mean,
Yeah.
we're still going to have a white curtain just to...
Maybe want to pull it on when we've got the door open and just to...
No, it's not just that. On a night, just make it cozy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all, stop the draft. But we'll have some leather ties. So in a daytime, this will be fastened to a wooden beam, which will be screwed to the top, stuck on with Velcro at the farthest point back as you can get it, probably around there, like that. So this metal rod here will just sit on the sill, but there'll be a few mil that I can drop it to make it more weighted. But that's in the perfect position now, and then we just need to look at it from outside when it's done, and just see whether we need these more like a double-backed L trim just to
Make sure
come
we
down
can't
the glass
see
a
in.
little bit. Black electrical tape will do the same thing.
Right, we've had some food and Nick's cracking on with one of the back blinds. So we've been out and measured. And now he's just creating it.
So we've got a little bit more flexibility with size on this, because if it's wrong, it's overlapping anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like the other one when it's recessed. This one is actually going to go on the surface. So the top edge is ready, but I'm going to strip the lining off as well, like I did with the last one.
Right, just hem webbing the
Ooh, that's a big jump.
the outer ridges to create the blind. Does it fit?
Yeah, but does it look cockeyed? I mean, we know it's cockeyed because when we made the doors, the things went up.
The woods, yeah. I can't see for your arm.
So you'd have to stand back. I mean, when we fasten it on,
Yeah, make sure it's not.
we'll make it just level with the door, do you know what I mean? And then the ties will be on there, but we can... I don't know how far up I made it. Wait a minute. So that's dangling way below, and we'll just put poppers on there. So that'll cover the windows on a night.
Yep.
We're still going to have a white curtain, which we'll get tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah?
Yep.
And what does it look like from far away?
Fine.
Right, let's go make another one. Right, done. So each one has got a metal rod in it, which is made of steel. It's got a little bit of weight in it to pull the blind down. We've got some Velcro coming tomorrow, and then what will happen, these we're going to go straight onto the back doors with Velcro stapled on one side, onto the wood or screwed on, whichever, and then the other bit's going to be stitched on here by Leigh's mum tomorrow, and they'll literally stick on. And then we've got some leather straps and some poppets to create ties to roll them up in the morning. So they'll be on the back doors. Two exactly the same there. This one is going to be fastened to, there's going to be a wooden batten. I got too small. That's going to be fixed to the upside of the window, the recessed window. It'll be the full length and it'll be painted and matched. Velcro will be attached to one end, just like these blinds here really. And then his mum is going to stitch us the other Velcro onto the top of this one. And then they'll fix in, and it allows me to lift them up and down to make sure that the weighted bar is actually on the sill below. And then again, they'll have some leather ties pulling them up, and it'll look quite modern and retro. And then tomorrow when we go to IKEA, we're taking all these back.
Modern and retro,
You know
all
what
at
I mean.
once.
You know what I mean. So tomorrow we're going to get like a normal thin white curtain, not blackout, just a white curtain that we can pull it over if we're like walking around in his pants in daylight so people can't stare in. Just have a curtain, and the same on the back doors, just a curtain, just to make it cosy on a night. And then we'll just tuck that into the corner. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the next day. It's 8 minutes past 8 in the morning. We're heading back towards the Leeds way. We've got the van seats in the back for my cousin to do the welding on it that we need. We've got the lamp, the IKEA curtains. We've got shoes and boxes that Janine left. We've got a tabletop that Leigh wants to extend, which my cousin's going to cut for me on his nice clean circular saw. Bags of stuff for the charity shop, but his dad wants to look through them first before we take anything. and we've got some business appointments this afternoon at 1 o'clock, so we have to get all that done this morning, and we're stressing out a little bit, aren't we?
No.
Because we're stuck in traffic. Sat-nav's taken us directly through Beverley. For some strange, godforsaken reason, it's taken us through Beverley. It's
there
not
must be some reason.
It's not the quickest.
Oh,
it's just having a mare. Anyway, we should be at my cousin's by 9:30. We've literally got to do a quick turnaround there and then head up towards Leeds, get the IKEA stuff done. Then we need to go to his mum's to pick something up.
And we're going to go to Next because...
I showed it on the vlog.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Because that bleeding lamp.
The filament on it, when you tightened it, the plastic was right brittle, like it's years old, like it's been in the sun, and it just crumbled. So
Maybe
hopefully
that's why they weren't out on the shop floor or something like that.
Maybe. Well, the design's changed as well, because the one that we've got, the shade's lower down on it. The new one, it sits above it. So well, I don't know what we're going to do. You'll not be able to notice, but now I've told you, you will. So anyway, so we're doing that. It's going to be a very, very busy day, and we're probably going to get back to the lodge tonight, so I'm not sure how much today we're going to film, but...
We're having pie and peas tonight and all.
Oh yeah, we're going to his mum's for dinner, because she's going to sew the blind. Oh yeah, I've got the blinds in the back. She's going to sew the Velcro on the top of the blinds. I'm having that delivered to his mum's house on Amazon Prime. Hopefully it turns up before we have pie and peas, otherwise it's going to be a very, very late return. And then when we get back over to the East Coast, we have got stuff to collect at the Amazon locker. We've got some little storage jars for the herbs, although I'm not sure they're going to be suitable now, because they've got they're like shaker holes in them, which is no different to the ones that made the van stink. So I may have to get some ones that just got like an unscrew sealed lid, so we'll have to see about that. And then we have got some leather straps to
For bedroom.
Well, I can make, there'll be extra if you want one, like a horsewhip or something. But it's for the bedroom actually. It's for the curtain blinds, the ties for the curtains. We're going to do them in like a tan coloured leather so it matches the wood, and put some poppets on the top of the window. So busy, busy day. And then tomorrow we're going to go to B&Q, because that piece of wood that I got last night is the wrong frigging size. So I need to go and get the right size, so then we can fit the blinds and finish off doing the windows in the van. We're also going to get from IKEA some white plain curtains to put at front and back, just as like cozy curtains. So the kind of thing where you get out of the shower in the morning and it's the summer and your van door's wide open, just a curtain just to stop people looking in. And also as well, it'll probably aid with flies as well, won't it? So, and it'll let light in. We're not going to get blackouts for that. It's just to make it a little bit cozier on the night. So that's the plan for today. So join us and see what happens.
First stop of the day. Well, actually, second stop of the day. We've just been to my mum's.
We've dropped the seat off.
Oh yeah, we've dropped the seat off as well, so it's third stop of the day actually. Next, to see if we can get a replacement lamp, and then they have a Costa in this Next. We are going to have a coffee. We've had no breakfast. No, I just don't fancy these hot milkshakes. Has anybody tried them? Unbelievably good. Let us know. I quite like these. There's an L, there's an and. I wonder if they've got an N anyway. I like them. L and no ends, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame.
Whole grain jumbo oats porridge today.
Half the calories a normal one, I don't get that.
With a little bit of honey. Nice coffee, that. Massive Americano with hot milk was very good.
Medium,
and the porridge was amazing as well. It tasted like what does it taste? Rice pudding. Well, rice pudding. Next stop, IKEA. If I never see the curtains section in a shop again, it'll never be too soon. Whatever that saying is.
What?
I say if I never see... No.
Midges will be able to get through that anyway.
Yeah.
That's perfect. What's that called? Mona Lisa. Definitely right for you.
I saw this other day, and I thought that'd be quite nice for a van.
Friggin' sheepskin.
A little. Well, it's not sheep. I presume it's fake.
Well, obviously.
I think that'd look nice, don't you?
It's like a bath mat.
provide a little bit of warmth, and it'll go with the new curtains that we've chosen.
That might be an extra we add on afterwards, I think.
Just getting some little storage things like 25 pence and 50 pence and 75 pence for my bedside cabinets. Now I've cleaned it out, I needed to keep it tidy. Being a good son, and I bought my mum a plant. I've no idea what it's called. It just looks nice yellow.
How did you do that?
And a pot. Why did I do what?
Why did you buy her a plant?
Well, you told me. Nick says, why don't you buy your mum a plant? As we were walking past plants, I thought, well, yeah, go on then. Because we're going back tonight for pie and peas. So she's got a plant and a pot. There we go, mum. Careful of the plant.
7 bags of licorice. We'll be shitting through Ivan Needle.
We love IKEA licorice, and so does my mum and sister. Well, they're not sure they've tried this one, but my mum and sister love licorice, so I got them some. And I didn't realise last time they do salty licorice as well. So I fancied trying some salty licorice. So there we go. Right, next stop, apartment.
No, it's not. We've got to go to Leeds. We've got an appointment there, and then we're going to go to the apartment. Right, another task done. What's that number? Task number 5?
Something like that.
We're on our way to the apartment now, just to get some posts, check on it and everything, and pick up some bits and bats that we didn't take to Wales and Bath with us. So we're just nipping there while we're over, and then we're going to head across to your mum's, aren't we?
Wait for the Velcro to be delivered.
Oh yeah, the Velcro's out for delivery, and also I got some hemming tape because we need to join 2 of those curtains together. So while we're there, I'm going to get them to stitch them as well. Right, we're at the apartment. First time we've had a chance to sit down today. Just having a cup of tea and a skinny whip, and we're both thinking we might go out for a toasted cheese sandwich. Do you fancy one?
Well, no, we're going to my mum's in about an hour for...
Oh no!
Pie and peas.
An hour?
Well, a couple of hours. Pie and peas.
Why you sit over there?
I'm just relaxing.
Come and sit outside of me.
I'm just checking my phone. Can't be bothered moving.
Right, so we're going to head over to his mum's in a bit. It's going to be a late night, I'm afraid, because Amazon still haven't delivered my Velcro to his mum's yet, and she's got the sewing to do when we get back. But it's just nice having 10 minutes, just chilling, and then we're on the move again. Change of plan. Amazon are not delivering the Velcro until 8 o'clock tonight, so I don't want it now, so I can't cancel the order. So we're having to go to Dunham Mills to get the Velcro, otherwise his mum will have nothing to sew.
And I can confirm that salty licorice is vile.
It is very vile. So guess who's having an open packet of salty licorice tonight?
My mum, she loves all kind of licorice.
Got some, just enough to be able to do both blinds and the side door blinds. Lee's shopping for glasses.
Right, we're at the mother's finally.
Pie and peas.
Having pie and peas.
Pie and peas again. Pie and peas.
All we've had today is a Costa. Hours and hours and hours ago.
What did you have? Pie and peas as well, not just your...
Oh, we had that big chunky porridge. Like massive porridge or something it's called.
Oh, okay.
And it tasted like rice pudding. So.
Proper bonfire peas as well.
Very nice.
It smells like bonfire peas
when you come in.
Very nice. Nice new phone case that we ordered the niece last week. Draco.
Draco Malfoy.
Sewing machine's out.
Right, do you want me to stop and go down there?
No,
and
just take it off. Round? Take it off and start it again.
Or do you want just let me finish it off here then? Hang on.
So we've got this one to do, which Nick made last night, and then some alterations to do with these IKEA ones.
Yeah, that's the new job.
Yeah,
that's the big one.
Yeah. Right, main blind's done, and just trying to find the right cotton colour.
If you go upstairs, Lee, into
probably you'll see it. Yeah.
Go upstairs and have a look in the cupboard at all my cottons and see if there's any white.
Okay. Right, all done. We're off home. Back to the lodge. Many things have been fixed, lots of curtains have been made. So we'll show you them probably on the next vlog when Nick's putting them up in the van.
Straight to bed when we get in.
Yeah. Right, we're back and we picked up a couple of Amazon parcels, as we always do when we come back. And
leather strap.
Leather has arrived for... It's not real leather though, is it? It's just like fake leather.
No, I think it is.
Just fake leather, isn't it? I think.
No, well, it's plastic. It smells plasticky.
Yeah. So
They're done.
They're done.
The
Let's have a look.
Velcro's sewed on them.
Put it up.
So that will go over it like
That's
that.
like a tie to keep it up.
With some poppets on there. It's very common for van lifers to do that. Curtains are done. Them's your trays from IKEA. Lamp.
We
I'm actually going to
swapped
unpack that
the
now.
lamp because they did have another one at whatchamacallit. I'm going to try some of these in my drawers in the bedroom now that we're on this big decluttering thing. And then I got the ones for my bedside cabinets as well. So I'll try them tomorrow because it's a bit late now, to be fair, to be doing anything.
These are a bit big.
What's these? What the heck?
They're a bit big. Spice things, plastic spice things.
For the van, so that they're not very heavy or out, but freaking hell.
Still got that opening, so you're still going to smell stuff.
They're a little on the large side.
Well, let me have a look. They might not fit in as...
Oh, actually. No.
Well, that fitted, didn't it? So
Yeah.
we'll have to try them tomorrow. But if it's not like vacuum sealed, they're no good. So we might have to send them back. I don't know.
Let's hope this one's not broken.
Fingers crossed.
Careful with the box, just in case. So this is going there.
And then when we go home next week, we'll take that back over there.
Yep. That one.
And
So we're
then-
putting the one from the lodge back in the apartment. So we have two of these,
And then
so they
we've got another
match.
one, 'cause we've got one
Yeah,
there.
but it's on the other side of the room, so that it's fine.
Right. Moment of truth. It's intact.
Thank goodness. We now have two matching lamps, and I have the challenge of seeing what the difference is. Nick
Apart
says
from the two bulbs, which are exactly the same bulb, one of them is different.
Nick says there's a difference. Can you see more of the silver thing on that one?
Yeah.
A little bit.
The shade's different on that one.
Yeah. But not bad. I can live with it. So I'm gonna finish the vlog now that we're back at the lodge. Nick's just having some toast. I'm gonna go to bed. It's late. It's been a long,
It's 9:30,
long
it's not
day.
late.
Well, you step up and watch some TV.
I might actually.
And thanks for watching. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. Tomorrow, more curtain fitting of the van. Friggin' sick of curtain fitting, but we should be very close to finishing hopefully now. Hopefully Nick likes it all.
Hopefully.
So thanks for watching today, guys. And
I'm ravenous.
Ravenous.
I'm ravenous.
I could do with a little snack. I don't know what though.
I've just had a slice of toast, but I'm still ravenous.
We'll see you on the next vlog.
Ooh, I'm a penguin.
Penguin. Bye.